Consistency. Learn it.
Introduced a revolutionary 3-year package that includes 3 years roadside assistance, 3 years road tax, 3 years insurance for those little unexpected moments, and 3 years warranty and servicing. There you go, good as new. All included for £179 per month. All you have to do is add the last piece, just add fuel.
Ginger! I can't believe our family finished a project this complicated.
It's the only worthwhile thing I ever made that wasn't Lisa. Prove me wrong, Silent Bob.
Ooh, that's quite a thing of a jigsaw. But it looks like you're missing a piece.
Looks like you're missing a wife.
I walked right into that one.
He's right, Dad. We're missing that singer's head. This is awful. It's like listening to Schubert's Unfinished Symphony.
Someone is returning! He started his own comedy and now he's back. Who could it be?
When you think of places to stay, do you think City Centre Hotel? Or Bargain Boutique? Have you ever thought of a golf and spa hotel? Or a cosy B&B on the coast? Or even a Spanish parador? Book rooms you'd never have thought of, but less than you'd have imagined. Thinking of rooms?
Nice shot. Yeah, looks like fun, but one of them's going to have to sweep that up.
Mum, there's no hot water.
We know being without heating hot water can turn your world upside down.
To understand visually how the universe is truly a hologram, a math professor at Yale University developed the formula that is plugged into a computer program. Named after him, the Mandelbrot set shows a seemingly disorganized pattern. But no matter how far you zoom into the design, you will always find the same pattern within the whole pattern. Each fractal, broken down infinitely, will always reflect the whole. When one fractal changes its pattern, the sum total of the whole pattern changes along with it. This exemplifies that the whole world does not need to be awoken. There is no race to inform the 6 billion people on this planet of this message. It is only important that you, personally, learn to conquer your innermost fears.
You've decided that the universe is better off without you.
Look into my eye.
Hello, me. Meet the real you. I hated you for that. My God, you're me.
When Audrey Parker set out on a mission to find herself,
the only lead I have, who I am, and where I'm from is Haven.
She didn't count on finding herself.
You think you know someone, but there's this side of them that you never see. Till it's too late.
You were right about me all along, Mr. Kent. I am the villain of the story. Dad, your cheek.
It's a wake-up call.
You can't. Charity's your life.
Just a foolish dream. I'm awake now.
Look, I understand how eager you are to throw an impromptu coming out party. I mean, I've only spent the last couple of hours blocking for the man behind the mask, and it's not as easy as I thought it would be.
Look, you may not remember all the players on the board, but you can still play the game.
Lana, this isn't some bad dream that you can just blink away.
Oh, thank God we're home. Can't believe I spent 3 months in that frozen hell. It was like a snowy nightmare from which there was no awakening.
You're right, Leonard. That's not a big deal. All you did was lie to me, destroy my dream, and humiliate me in front of the whole university.
Steve! All hail Steve! Provider of the sacred oil! Sacred oil! All hail the oil that helps bless Steve's mother! I stink with good health!
Your body's a temple. Worship it daily with 7 Seas cod liver oil.
Turn to. There's still one player in all this who hasn't lied to us. But it's not quite someone we can turn to.
Incident, we're very concerned that all of the players on both sides of the war should come out of this conflict unharmed.
There are players that would very much like to keep the wisdom separate from the masses. But this crop circle appeared a few years ago in Highclere, 4 years ago. And I believe this was telling us that now is the time for that knowledge and that wisdom to be returned to the masses. And it is up to us how we make use of it. You know, now we can take a back seat and let it all go on around us and say, yeah, it's all going to work out. You know, this is a game. And right now, this is the only game in town.
Some people hide from who they really are.
Were you able to recognize the truth tonight? Or were you thrown off by lies that were disguised as truth? We are bombarded by so much deception in our daily lives that sometimes truth becomes a stranger. We hope that our stories tonight have demonstrated that very often, stories that seem like lies may simply be truth that is beyond belief.
Although the deciphered text cannot be directly linked to the flood 9,400 years ago, it does cast doubt on the literal truth of Noah's Ark as described in Genesis.
It's 10 miles to the DMZ. Then let's make it 10 fast miles. Let's go.
So, what's the deal? You guys don't believe in Robot Jesus?
We believe he was built and that he was a very well-programmed robot, but he wasn't our messiah.
So, I built a supercomputer to be Aurora's artificial mother. As a fetus, Aurora learned to process information, just like a computer. When she was born, she became much more than just an experiment, you see. She became my daughter. She was beautiful, she was unique, and I couldn't bring myself to give her away, so that's when they hired Gorski.
20 years ago, I gave you the opportunity you wanted. Now it's my moment. Where is my daughter?
She's not your daughter.
She comes from me.
I designed her!
For me! She's my miracle. She belongs to my church.
Your church is a lie! You're peddling miracles for your own profit.
When you talk about the connection between the imagined world and the real world, I mean, presumably you're thinking about all kinds of intolerance, including religious intolerance, whether it's in Christianity, Islam, or Judaism.
Yeah, no,